Hey guys, maybe you haven't even thought about it, but I just feel like there's been so many things lately that I haven't been able to really tell you guys about. I have been afraid that things wasn't gonna happen anyway, or that, I don't know, something would get ruined, or if I said it out loud, or I don't know. I felt like there's been so much going on lately that I need to now let you guys know about. I have been thinking, how on earth are you gonna tell this story, Elise? I think I'm gonna take it from the very beginning to what happened to where I am now, and fill you in that way. So, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but this is why I've been so stressed out lately. This is why finances has been a big topic. Sometimes I've mentioned it here, sometimes I haven't, but it's been a very hard period this last 2 or 3 weeks. So now I really want to fill you in. Maybe it's a month actually, I don't know. Yeah. So one night about a month ago, my partner and I, we were chatting on Messenger, and for some reason we started talking about how I felt it was going with the business and how she felt it was going. I was talking about how much I felt that I was working and had been working for 1.5 years without even getting paid or anything, and she said that she was also quite exhausted by now from working on this product and not really seeing any income or anything herself. And since she has 2 businesses herself besides from Wonder, she started talking about maybe saying goodbye and letting me run Wonder on my own. She's also pregnant and she's going to have a kid within the next month or so. So not only having 2 businesses besides from Wonder, she's also having a kid in a month's time, which it's just going to be one more thing that she has to take care of. So she said that it was maybe a little too much for her by now, and she also thought that maybe Wonder was more my thing, since it's something that I work so hard on. It's kind of it's what I really my heart is burning for. So we had that chat on Messenger, and then about 2 weeks ago when I did my road trip, Come Thrifting With Me road trip, and we had a meeting in Vejle, or Fredericia actually, we then had the serious chat what we're gonna do, would she end her time in Wonder, and how were we gonna do that, because we own the company half and half. That means I actually had to buy her out. So we had a very serious conversation, and in Fredericia that day we agreed that I was gonna run Wonder on my own in the future, and we would have to figure out some kind of way that we're gonna do that, and of course a price for me to actually buy her out of the company. And that is what has been going on over the last couple of weeks. We had to find a price. Last week I went to the stock room in Jylland. It's pretty far away from where I am now. I went up there and we counted up all of our products, and we had a long chat about what we were gonna do, how much money I would have to pay her, and we signed a form and everything and agreed on a price. That's also why I was so super duper exhausted when I came back home. That's also why I looked absolutely crashed in some of the clips I put into that vlog. My eyes are so red. I keep talking about migraines and headaches because I was absolutely exhausted. It was so crazy. I've pretty much had a headache for a week. It's much better now, but it just, it was so bad. So I've now bought her out, which means that Wonder is now my own company. All from the 1st of November it's going to be me, myself and I. But I was so excited. When I drove back from the stockroom, I was over the moon excited. Big horse. I had not only bought her out, but I saw 2 locations last week. in the beginning of last week I saw one place that I could possibly use as a boutique, and also a place to send out orders from the web shop near where I live. That was super expensive. And then Tuesday I saw another location in the city center that was in a price rank that I can like pay for, and I was over the moon excited. I brought my friend Catherine and we saw it together, and it was perfect. It was everything that I wanted and a price that I could pay every month. I could start a small boutique in the front and send out orders from the back room. It was perfect, and I was just so excited. But Thursday when I came back home, as soon as I was here, I turned off my car, I checked my phone, and I had an email from the man who showed me that location, and he said that he had picked some other renters. He had picked another company to rent his place. That means that I had now bought out my partner from the company. I knew that I had to pick up the stock, everything, on the 1st of November, and I now did not have any place to move into. I don't have any place that I can put the business. So I'm now in a place where I have about 3 weeks to find somewhere for the stock. I don't have any money at all. I'm absolutely broke. Absolutely broke. I've never been this broke before. So I'm basically still under a lot of pressure, since I will soon be 100% the owner of Wonder, which is very exciting. It also means that if you guys buy anything in the future, you only support my business and myself, and not somebody else. It's going to be 100% me, myself and I, which is so cool. Like, I'm so excited about it. I have for a long time felt like I was the main person in the company doing those things. But Lisa has been such a big help. What is it I can't speak? With finances. And that's something I also have to learn myself now. And on the 1st of November, I have the stock that I need to find somewhere for. So yeah, the pressure is still real. The pressure is still definitely, I can still feel it. So yeah, there's just been some huge decisions to be made over the last couple of weeks, and it's been very scary. When I was a kid, we did not always have that much money. So having a buffer, having a savings account is something that I have always done since I moved away from home. It's always been a thing to have a buffer, to have a savings account, and to put money aside for things that might happen. And just like knowing right now, as I sit here, I am absolutely broke. I couldn't even, like, we had to buy a birthday present for my mom. I couldn't even be the person in the family who was like, I can just pay for the present and then you can send me your part of like the bill, kind of. I couldn't even do that because I didn't have the money. I tried to one night. We had found something we wanted to buy my mom on a website, and I was like, my card doesn't seem to work. It doesn't want to like go through. And after a few times of trying, I was like, it doesn't work. Does it work for you guys? And then my brother tried and he could order it right away. And afterwards, or the next day, I realized it was because I didn't even have those money on my card, because I have no money. But I think it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. I'm just very scared right now because I've always been the buffer savings account kind of girl. And just like trying to like be calm in the decisions I've made over the past couple of weeks, trying to be calm about not having a location, but I'm really trying to find one. It's just all a practice of like Zen these days. So that's what has been going on in my life. I now own 100% or on the 1st of November, officially, I own 100% of Wonder, and hopefully on the 1st of November I get a paycheck and then I'll have a tiny bit of money again. This is gonna be a weird month, so yeah, that is what has been going on. Feels really weird and very grown up. I just talked to someone about feeling mature the other day, because I have so many friends that are getting kids these days, and I feel like that's such a big mature thing that I'm not ready for myself at all. And then the guy that I was talking to about it, he said that he thought buying somebody out of a business was a very mature thing, and it really is. It is a very mature thing, and it's scary, it's frightening, but also very exciting. So yeah, I hope that you're going to check out the web shop. If you haven't seen it, it's actually been split in two, so that Wonderlocks is going to be a dread shop from now on and into the future, and then we have Bohemian Wonders, that's the new name of the other part of the web shop. That's going to be like bohemian clothes, such as the cardigan that I'm wearing right now. It's so cute. Jewelry, exciting jewelry, vintage pieces, fair trade home decor, you know, all of the things that has nothing to do with dreadlocks. That's what you can find on Bohemian Wonders, and they're actually connected in the way that you can access both of them. So if you go to Wonderlocks, you can access Bohemian Wonders on the same page in the corner, and you can also use the same basket. So if you want a shampoo for your hair, but you also want a dress on Bohemian Wonders, then the cart, the basket is connected so that you can purchase it in one purchase. Yeah, I just quickly want to say that in case some of you have been in there and you've been like, where's all of the products? That's why. So yeah, I'm very excited about all of this. Don't misunderstand me at all. I'm very excited now that I'm on the other side. I think I'll be even more excited when I actually find a place for everything and to open up a small boutique. But we are getting somewhere, and like the process is also exciting. It's just very scary to suddenly be on your own and to not know. Like, I've spent a lot of money buying Lisa out, my own money, and if something happens and the web shop is, if it's not gonna go well in the future, I've wasted those money. So I've kind of like actually put money into it now myself, like personally invested some money and crossing my fingers that it's gonna go well, and that's just scary. So yeah, that was a long rant about what on earth has been going on in my head and in my life, and it's been taking up so much of my time and of my energy. On top of that, new products have been coming in, and that's also very exciting. It's something I really want to put time and effort into. So it's just been a crazy last month, absolutely. So you now know that Wonder is my own now, and that I'm looking for a place in Odense to open a physical boutique, which has been a dream of mine for such a long time. I just need to find somewhere I can afford, because most of them are so expensive. So yeah, thank you for listening to my rant if you're still here, and gonna see you all soon. I have some exciting videos coming up. Still haven't decided if I'm gonna dye my hair with henna. I think it's so scary. In a way, I really like my hair color. I still haven't decided, but I have some cool videos coming up, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you aren't, and I would love if you would follow Bohemian Wonders on Instagram. Would love that. So thank you so much for watching. Gonna see you all soon. Bye guys.